Hi everybody, I'm Dawn. I'm your astrologer and I'm here to talk to you about the Aquarius full moon, which occurs on August the 22nd. This is the second Aquarius full moon that we have had in this very interesting Leo season. So on July the 22nd, the sun moved into the sign of Leo, kicking off Leo season. And then on July 23rd, we had the first Aquarius full moon at 1 degree of Aquarius. And even though it was a culmination lunar cycle during the full moon, it was at 1 degree, which is a very initiatory type energy. Then on August the 8th, we had the Leo new moon during the very potent Lionsgate portal of energy, which really opened us up to embracing our sovereignty and expressing our creativity and our authentic form of self. And now on the 22nd, the last day of Leo season, we are having the second Aquarius full moon, this time at 29 degrees of Aquarius, the anaretic degree, the karmic degree of completion. And this full moon is very positive, very optimistic, and filled with luck and abundance. And that is because it is in a conjunction, 2 degrees of separation between the moon and Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance. Jupiter is the great benefic. It always brings blessings. And Jupiter stationed retrograde and moved back into Aquarius not too long ago and is back in Aquarius with Saturn, revisiting that energy of the great conjunction when Jupiter and Saturn were together during 2020. And so that's why a lot of the themes that feel kind of suppressive, oppressive, and restrictive are being revisited. And that's a heavy energy. This lunation brings a very optimistic twist to that because both rulers of this full moon, Uranus and Saturn, are making very positive aspects. Uranus is the modern ruler and is transiting the sign of Taurus, the fixed earth sign. Uranus has been in an ongoing square to Saturn, the ancient ruler of Aquarius, all year long. And during this lunation, Uranus and Taurus is in a very harmonious trine to, excuse me, to Mercury and Mars, which are conjoined in the sign of Virgo, and this creates an earth trine. Mars and Mercury in this conjunction in the sign of Virgo is wonderful, wonderful supportive energy because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo. Mercury is our analytical mind, the way we analyze information and convey it. And Mars is our action planet. And so our action planet and our planet of analyzing and disseminating facts have conjoined and are in this harmonious trine to Uranus in the sign of Taurus. And this allows us to start to take action, to move forward in a different way. Uranus has been shaking us from that place where we have become fixed, especially in terms of romance, resources, and how we sustain our bodies. Love and money, how we attract abundance to us. These are the areas that Uranus has been really shaking and revolting in our lives. Uranus, as a matter of fact, stationed retrograde on the 19th, just days before this Aquarius full moon. And so that Uranian energy, that ruler of Aquarius, is strongly energized during this lunation. And in this harmonious earth trine, it really allows us to ground into the ideas of how we want to move forward and now start to really put them into action despite obstacles. And also it allows us to come up with some ideas of how to overcome this suppressive energy. Saturn, the ancient ruler of Aquarius, is also in a very harmonious trine to Venus in Libra, creating an air trine. Venus, the planet of our human desires, in the sign of Libra, which Venus rules. Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships. And so this is an energy that supports us in partnering with others who are of like mind and values, and come up with some ideas to collaborate and perhaps new ways to make money, new ways to sustain our body with the food that we eat or how we take care of ourselves, and really collaborate in some creative ideas where we can integrate into this society of diverse differences and all work together to create a future that supports all of us, that supports humanity. And so we have these very positive aspects during this Aquarius full moon, from Venus in her sign of rulership in Libra, Mercury in its sign of rulership in Virgo, and air and earth really able to ground into our thoughts, into our ideas, into our plans for the future. And so this is a good thing, especially in this ongoing square to Saturn and this revisiting of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. And what I would like is to offer a different perspective on this Saturnian energy. Yes, it can seem restrictive, but what it is doing is encouraging us. It is really encouraging our creative process, our analytical mind, and our action. To align with our values, to align with our heart, and to partner with others to create a future that supports us all. Saturn in this full moon energy, in these positive aspects, promises to provide some substantial long-term support for the structures that we're creating. So any action that we take now to liberate our freedom, to step into our higher mind, to express ourselves in our true form, in our authenticity, in our independence, can really last. They can carry us through for the long haul. And so these are very harmonious aspects and highly spiritually supportive during this lunation. And so I wanted to just take a minute to come on here and go over the aspects with you. And if you take a look at where 29 degrees of Aquarius is in your chart, you'll see where this energy is focused and where we need to take action, where we need to come up with some innovative ideas, and where Uranus is in your chart, or where Virgo is in your chart, and where all of these aspects are focused in your individual astrological chart. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to schedule a reading to take a look at that a little further. But I wanted to just take a minute to give you some hope and a positive outlook for our future. This is truly a time that is unprecedented in our society. We are creating a new reality. The very foundations of our comfortability, of our reality, have been shaken. And so this is a wonderful, supportive time to energize the creative ideas, to partner with others, and to show up in our truth and communicate that in a way that builds a new world for everybody. And so I wish you the happiest of full moon blessings.